you, Mr. Speaker. As a follow-up question on the matter of school infrastructure funds, I want to appreciate the CS for the good work they are doing in ensuring that these funds is moved fairly across all the schools. But the CS, the matter that I need to bring to your attention when it comes to how well equipped some of the schools in our counties are. For example, in the case of Isiolo County, you realize that we only have one national school, which is a girls' school. We do not have any school equipped to the standard of national status that serves boys in that county. And most of our schools, as you see, especially where you are very much focused sending or placing students to go to school in areas like, in a school like Sericho Secondary and Buletsa Secondary and Algani Girls, they lack boarding facilities. And yet, you are placing Form 1s to those schools from other parts of the counties. And we are left wondering.
Order, honorable members, order. Honorable members, if I understood the rules very well, this is a question and answer. You have a small opportunity to build up a background for a question, but not make a long statement on all the shopping list you have out there. So you can say in view of such and such and such, and then you ask a question.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Chair.
All I'm
trying to ask is how to take care of schools where they are not well equipped, the infrastructure is not to the standard that is expected. For the case of Isiolo, we only have one girls' national school. We don't have a boys' school. Secondly, low-cost boarding. The funding that is supposed to low-cost boarding, to go to low-cost boarding that is serving the ASAL counties very well, has gone down dramatically. We really want to understand why. Why? Because the reason why this concept was established in the first place is in line with the livelihood styles of these pastoralists. Because of the mobility, access, retention, and completion was a problem. So if you drop funding low-cost boarding, yes, where do you expect these children to go? Lastly, Mr. Speaker, as you're aware, last El Nino affected so many schools. There are villages that were submerged. There are schools that were completely destroyed. Some villages opted to move to higher ground. There are no facilities in terms of learning to happen in those villages. I know CDF is supposed to do something around that, but the mandate to ensure that every child is in a school lies with the ministry. As I speak, in my county, a town center called Iresaboru, there is no learning happening at all.
Honorable
because there are no schools.
Please ask a question.
So my question to that effect, Mr. Speaker, is what do you intend to do with learners who are still at home because schools were washed away?
Fair enough. Yeah, the MP for Bomet, you take a few, Honorable Minister. MP for Bomet.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
I'm talking about the lady. You are not the MP for Bomet. Bomet is a county. I'm talking about when it's a county, MP for counties are all ladies. Proceed, the MP for Bomet.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for protecting ladies. Thanks also for giving me this opportunity to also contribute on the questions pertaining Ministry of Education. I only have 3 questions to put across. One is about the issue of capitation. I would like to ask the Minister, there are some schools in my county, even especially in my ward, that they have not received capitation. Secondly is about the JSS, that is junior secondary schools. In my county also, there are some schools which has not been registered, and the learners are in class, despite meeting all the requirements, they has not been registered. Thirdly is about the delocalization. You realize in our county again, and I know even in many other counties, some of the teachers has been posted in very far away from home. Like today, they are breaking for half term. You see, some of them they took even 1 week to travel from where they are to home. So we would like to really seek the clarification, despite looking for those transfer, they have not been considered. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this chance.